When you want to present an objective explanation, that means you have to do it in terms of objects and their essential properties. Right? That's the problem.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem at all. We know that what we are, okay? There's an essential property of sentience. The essential property is that it can be put in a very negative state of discomfort, and that is a negative. That's a negative state of being, and we should do what we can to optimize the state of being by taking it out of the excessively negative state of being and getting it to some other, whether we call that a neutral or whether we call that a positive, it doesn't really matter. The point is it's less negative. All right, and that's the objective. That's the property. Get it to a less negative state. That's a superior, better state, period. That's the value.
There's no such thing as a classical object. When the properties are not essential, they're relative. So
there is no, again, this is idiotic. You cannot relativize it. There's nothing relative about it. You don't need to make any comparison. It's absolute in and of itself negative. We don't need any relative comparison. You don't need any relative perspective. You don't need anything. It's a negative state of conscious being. It's just it's intrinsic. It's dictated by the biology. Okay? Attraction and repulsion. It's not some other mechanism. So for the internal mechanism of that beastie, it will be a repulsion. It will be a negative state. It's designed to be a negative state. It's designed to be a state it does not wish to be in. So it is therefore likely to be unpleasant. The argument is about whether a value is a projection or whether it is something you recognize. It's either something we create or it's something that's in the thing we're observing. The argument is there's absolute value in these sentient creatures that are being impacted, and that sometimes you can harm one, okay, because there's some greater harm you're going to prevent by harming them, like killing Hitler, causing him harm to prevent the harm he would create. But that's the only way the value works. Otherwise, harm is always bad unless it has some redeeming greater harm that it removes. And it's just a fact that suffering sucks. It's not about some morality. It's about a value equation. And what is the friggin' value? What is the quanta of value? The thing that is real, that can't be escaped as a reality, a premise. I mean, you either believe the organism creates the value or you don't. If you think the witness creates the value, then I think you're a fucking idiot.
There's very little I can do for you that I haven't done already.